Hey guys, I'm Kalima. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. And to my existing subscribers out there, welcome back. Thank you guys so much for subscribing to me and watching all my videos. So today I wanted to do a Guyanese tag video. I really didn't want to do this because I didn't want to put myself in a box, you know. But I wanted you guys to get to know me better, get to know my culture a little better. And mine is a little unique because before I start this tag off, I will say I am looking at a piece of paper that I wrote all the questions down on. Nobody tagged me in it, but I decided to just tag myself because I think it's a really cool culture tag to do. And also in the beginning of the video, I will try to show you guys a picture of the country of Guyana, the continent of South America where it's located. And I will also have the islands and the location of where my parents came from so you guys can know, because nobody even knows where the country is. So for those of you who don't know, Guyana is a country located in South America. There's the Olympics right now for 2016 is located in Rio, Brazil. So Guyana is sitting right on top of Brazil. That's to get you guys familiar with where it is. But again, in the beginning of the video, before this video even starts, I'll try to make it a point to show you guys pictures of what the country looks like and stuff like that. So let's get into the text. I think I'm rambling too much. So the first question is, when was the last time you were in Guyana? And the answer to that is, I've never been there. I've never been to Guyana. I'm actually one of the only people in my family that's never been there. My brother's been there a few times, but I've never been there. I plan to go, but just maybe in the near future when my children get a lot older. I do want them to know where their grandparents come from and where their ancestors come from. Number 2, name one Guyanese dish you enjoy. I'm growing up as a little kid. I didn't really like a lot of Indian dishes or Guyanese dishes my mom made. I just didn't like the food. My father raised us to be very Americanized and to assimilate to American culture as opposed to trying to mesh Guyanese culture with American culture. So I just liked a lot of fast food and stuff like that. I didn't really like my mom's cooking. She is an excellent cook. I just was not feeling the stuff she was making. But now that I'm an adult, I've grown to really appreciate and enjoy a lot of the Guyanese dishes she cooks. So one of them that she cooks I used to like chicken curry a lot, but I got tired of it. Now I mostly like potato curry. I love dal and rice. Sometimes I'll eat that if she makes it. What else does she make that I like? I kind of like Guyanese dishes too, because if you eat beef, they have dishes with beef. If you eat chicken, you know there's a lot of dishes with chicken in it. You could go vegan if you want to. You could go vegetarian if you want to. So I like the fact that with Guyanese cuisine in particular, you can basically, it appeals to whatever type of, what type of person you are in terms of food. You could be a vegan and eat it, vegetarian and eat it. You could be a carnivore, meat eater, and still enjoy the food. So that's what I like in terms of the cultural aspect of the food. You could be you can have whatever special diet and the Guyanese cuisine will still cater to whatever you like. And that's what I like about it. But those, I think so far, in terms of main courses, I love potato curry. I love coconut stew curry. And I love dal and rice is really good. What else? Let's see. Dessert wise, for those of you who don't know what a puja is like a religious ceremony where a pandit comes. I guess in a Christian version it would be like a priest, but a pandit is like a Hindu version. So with when those times occur, my grandma, my mom, and all the women in the family come together. They'll make a thing called parasad. I can't quite describe really what it is, but it is very sweet and it tastes really good. So parasad, and another one is rot. That's also like a pastry. It's like a bready type of pastry, but it would be parasad and rot. Those are my favorite. And Chinese cake is really good. It's basically a cake with bean in it. It's like a moon pie. Not moon pie. It's not a moon pie. It's like a bean pie, basically. So food-wise, it's curry, potato, dal and rice. And dessert-wise, I like parasad and rot. Those are like my two favorite ones. And pine tarts are okay too, but I get tired of those real quick, so I try not to eat that too much. A household item that best resembles Guyana. I don't really have anything in my house right now. We barely have anything on the wall, so I don't really have anything that resembles anything from Guyana. But a lot of Guyana memorabilia. My mom has a lot of like little tchotchkes and stuff with the country like carved out of wood, and a lot of like Indian pictures and stuff like that. But this I have right here. I always take this when I'm sick. It's called Faro. And I don't know anybody that takes this but me or any other like West Indian people. They only sell it in West Indian stores, and a lot of Asian stores sell it too. And it's basically a compound. It's a dietary supplement, but my grandma always tells me to take it if I'm sick. If I have the flu, cold, cough, you name it. It's like the Robitussin for West Indian people. But I'll just speak for myself because my family uses it a lot. So that's the thing that I have in my house right now that reminds me of Guyana. Number 4 is say something in Guyanese dialect. I wanted to just skip the question, but I did want to say I don't have a Guyanese accent, and I'm not even going to try to butcher the Patois language because it's like I'm whitewashed. So I don't know. I'm not even going to try to do anything like that. Which part of Guyana are you from? I was not born there. I was born in the United States. For some reason, a lot of people that come to my channel think I'm not from the United States, but I was born in America. I'm an American citizen. My parents were born there, which is why I will and always say I am Guyanese American. I'm not just going to say I'm American, and I'm not just going to say I'm Guyanese. I'm Guyanese American. But my parents, my dad came from Wakanam, and my mom came from Leguan. And again, in the beginning of the video, I will show you, though there are 3 islands in between, it's like off the coast of Guyana. There are 3 islands off the coast, and one is called Hog Island, the other one is Wakanam, the other one is Leguan. So my mom came from one little island, and my dad came from the other island. What do you like most about Guyanese culture? And honestly, it didn't really start tugging on my heartstrings until I started reading this book. It's called Kuli Women. I think all Guyanese people should have this book, especially Americanized, first generation born American kids that have Guyanese families should really have this book. It was written by Gaitra Bahadur. I don't know if I'm pronouncing her name right, but she's an author. And this was, I think, her great-grandma. And her great-grandma actually came from, I think, Bhojpuri, India. And her grandma went on the boat and came to Guyana as an indentured servant. So I think this really just shows me that what I love most about Guyana, being Guyanese American, and just the whole culture of Guyana, it goes beyond the culture to me. Because the culture, I love the music, I love the food, I love the holidays that are celebrated, I love how the Hindu religion and the Indian culture is intertwined with Guyanese culture, because of course Guyana also has West Indian aspects and they have Indian aspects to it if you're an Indo-Guyanese person. But what I really appreciate about it is that our ancestors did not let the caste system get them down. They thought outside of the box, and they had enough courage to go to another country for opportunity. They didn't just sit there and go, well, we're poor, let's just sit in India because this was a result of our karma, our bad karma, or we're just stuck in this caste system as untouchables. Let's just sit here and just be poor. No, they were like, no, F this. Let's go travel. Let's go to another place that has more opportunity. And again, you know, my grandpa chose to migrate to the United States. So again, it's like with every generation of ancestors came an opportunity for them to actually have the opportunity to travel. And that's what I think I love about the Guyanese culture, is that we might be shunned by some Indians because we left our country, but we left it with good reason. I'm talking about I'm getting all into it. But our ancestors actually left the country because they wanted their future generations to stay intact. They wanted their future generations to have opportunity, have education, be prosperous, and have a lot of opportunity to be whatever they wanted to be and do what they had to do. And so the sacrifices that my ancestors made for me and for my future generations, because I have kids, I'm very, very grateful for my ancestors, and that's what makes me so proud to be Guyanese. And actually. I can't say Guyanese American, but it's like I can't say American because people be like, no, for real, but where you from though? Where you from? You're not American. So I have to say Guyanese American. I'm very proud to be Guyanese American because my parents came here for a better life for me and my brother. My ancestors left India because they wanted a better life for their future generations to come. And that, in a nutshell, is why I'm very, very proud to be Guyanese American. So I hope you guys loved my tag. This tag is open for all Guyanese people to do it. I would love to see more videos being made because there were a lot of videos years and years ago that were made of it. Oh, and I also have this book too. I'm just getting all into this. A history of the Guyanese working people from 1881 to 1905. I'm trying to get in it. I'm trying to study my people. You know what I'm saying? So this is a really good book. These two books are really good. I have like 5 more books. I don't know if you guys want me to do a book haul on it, but for those of you Guyanese peeps out there that want to know, I have a lot of books. I think it's really important to know and preserve our culture. My kids will know who they are, and they will read these books. And yeah, so I hope you guys like my tag. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. If you have any questions, again, comment down below. I will be more than happy to answer them for you. And I'll do another video for you guys real soon.